Okay, it's today's news in Warcraft, and on top of this, the texting issue, let's talk about this first because it's going to happen. There was actually Krasnov news too. And I will get to that in a moment, but I'm just going to grind my way up to 47. And when Turkeytentia hits 51, he will be shelved until an AV weekend. So I can start him up and get some of the questing done there because you get actually a pretty good item out of that. Get him. So, a journalist got the Yemen strike plans that the United States government was doing. And y'all let that sink in a minute. I mean, good Lord, just let this sink in for a minute. While I have a drink in game. Oh, it said I'm out of free articles there. So the way around that, if you go on CNN, the way around that is to open a private window. And there we go. And now I can get access to the article. Now, so apparently this was in the Atlantic, was where this was from. Let's go ahead, we'll mount up and I'll get two of them together. The dual-wielding ogres here are just wonderful to get like this. Ready? 1, 2, and now I'm going to run you back here. And there we go. Now, it's going to trigger readout a lot, but they do wield, so it goes block, 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 block. Okay? Now, so I'm trying to find who the journalist was here. This was according to the Atlantic. National Security Advisor Mike Walsh earlier this month convened. Let's just see here. Aha! Jeffrey Goldberg, the Atlantic editor, was added to the chain. Okay, and this happened in a texting app. I mean, the app itself isn't really that important. It's just there. Okay, it just exists. Oh, whoops. Come here, you. Sorry, I wasn't quite ready. I was trying to get out of here because I saw the chat go on, and I don't like seeing that go on when I'm there. Okay, so the guy from the Atlantic, the guy from the Atlantic here got into this text chat just completely and utterly by accident. Signal is what it is. Signal was the app, and it's encrypted, but if you let just anybody in willy-nilly, it's not going to be encrypted anymore now, is it? Well, excuse me, but I'm still all snotty, and I'm sorry. Here's a good quote from a former intelligence official. They broke every procedure known to man about protecting operational material before a military strike. And yeah, this could have ended really horrendously for U.S. troops, let's just say. And thank goodness these ogres have very short aggro circles. There we go. Now, just watch. It just goes block, 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 and then they're getting Blessing of Sanctuary damage. If I need to, right about now, I should pop off a heal. Ah! My poor little bubble didn't last very long, did it? But yeah, this is clown car level material. I mean, I can't believe this. This is what you wanted. You voted for this. God, you people voted for this. In all seriousness, you all voted for this. And then, on top of this, is Krasnov news. Now, in case you don't know, There is a former intelligence official who is stating right now that Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States of America, is in fact a Russian asset, codenamed Krasnov. So we've got some Krasnov news too and it's just a quote. It was said on Monday. I just can't get these guys positioned well. Got it. Now, so here's the quote, okay? And judge for yourself. Judge for yourself here, okay? Quote, I did get activated last week when I saw what they were doing. This is Donald Trump, okay? I said he makes an incredible product, and we're going to go out and tell people you can't do that stuff. Now, he's obviously referencing it's really clear what he's doing. This is about the Tesla protests, but the choice of words here. Take a listen to that again. Ready? And while we're doing that, I'm just going to eat real quick. I did get activated last week when I saw what they were doing. Now, only a few people picked up on that slip of the tongue, which included the irishstar.com, which is irishstar.com. It's not the irishstar.com, let me state that, if you do try to go to their site. But they were one of the outlets that picked up on this. Oh, Lord, they're all them. I wanted some more dual wielders. They're just more fun. Now, but one tweeted, so this was all over the Twitter. Did Donald Trump just see, the quiet part out loud at this press conference? He got activated last week. Well, we're just going to get you too. Oh, you just go right on with your little melee, okay? Don't you dare start casting spells. Remember what that does. Oh. Hurry up. Now, here's another one. Get ready. Because I've got a little bit anyway, because I don't want to have cursed thorns on me if I'm multi-mobbing. So, let's just find a beat 'em up ogre. Here's one now. Get him. Here's another one. In the cabinet meeting today, Trump said he was activated. Quote. Sorry, I didn't know I was facing the wrong way. Darn these ogres. The moment was made even more alarming by Trump's confession about his cabinet being influenced by Russian information. This came from the Irish Star. Again, irishstar.com. Go there. Now, I'm not affiliated with them, by the way. This reporter asked, Zelensky says he believes some members of your team have been influenced by Russian information. What do you say? Here's his reply, quote, well, probably they have been influenced to get this thing settled. Ukraine wants to see it settled. Russia wants to see it settled. So you see the Donald Trump segue after he admitted. The admission happened. And then he tried that Donald Trump pivot that he's famous for doing. And he'll ramble into the next piece. Because they said Zelensky, his idea is, it's got to be about Ukraine. Let's talk about Ukraine and ending that. Okay. And when asked if any children that were kidnapped are going to be returned to Ukraine, Donald Trump basically said he don't know. Which is befitting a Russian asset that would be named Krasnov. I mean, it all fit into place. And after Friday, that Friday meeting with Volodymyr Zelensky was just the tipping point. It was just the absolute utter tipping point for me. And I started to really believe that he was compromised. And now more and more slip-ups are happening. He said he got activated last week. I don't know. Let's say the benefit of the doubt. Let's say he was trying to say agitated and went, if it were Joe Biden, I would say he went full Brandon and then he slipped up. I mean, let's just say it. Then what happened on that other interview question where he was asked point blank, have you been influenced by the Russians? And he said, yeah. There we go. Oh, I might get a third. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm going to get a third. Okay, we may have to burn some cooldowns to do this one, okay? And if that happens, it happens. We're just going to whittle one down and then the other two. I don't have good band-aids. So... Okay, so far so good. So far so good. We may survive 3. We may survive 3. Oh dear heavens, we might survive 3. How did I do this? I will never know. I will never know. But I will say this. I don't want to do this again. So I'm just glad I have survived the triplicate here. Oh, I got blocks. They're going down. Sanctuary damage is enough when that happens. Okay, so let's get back here. We're going to heal up, drink up, and I'm just going to stay right here and just level grind out to 47 on the ogres. If I feel daring, I might try to get the ogre leader because I have that quest. But in any event, for today's news in Warcraft, this is Turkeytentia. Have a great day and great gaming. Goodbye, everybody. Look up asset, not agent. Look up asset. Krasnov, Krasnov.